What's happening, everybody? It's Tuesday night. Somehow we've managed to fly through this week. What's going on, Jack? Thanks for dropping in. Somehow I managed to make it through the day without killing myself. It's been a doozy. But we're here. We got the show. Tonight we're going to be talking with an artist, Brett Scheuerman, and what he's got to offer. So without further ado, I'm going to bring Brett out. What's going on?
What's going on?
Oh, just another day, man. Like I said, today's been a doozy, man. I got up this morning, forgot my lunch, and it just kind of all snowballed from there. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Trish? So, yeah, I forgot my lunch. Then I come home, I'm cooking dinner. I cut myself with a knife, and then a bowl fell off and smashed my foot. So, I better quit while I'm ahead. I'm done. No more sharp objects, no more cooking utensils. I'm done for the day.
Uh,
Who knows? Maybe the tripod's going to fall over and smack me in the head. That'll be good for TV, right?
That'll get your ratings.
That's right. 5 stars, 5 exploding blue balls. So it's good to have you on tonight. So we're going to talk a little bit about your art, and then you have an art book as well that you've been promoting. The celebrity
Celebrity Art by Brett
celebrity art.
Scheuerman. Yes, sir.
So let's start off with what's going on, John. Thanks for joining in. So let's start off. What inspired you to get into drawing?
Well, it all started almost 3 years ago. I went into a comic book store where two local artists were there drawing for people, and I went in to get some stuff done for them from them just to start collecting. And just watching them draw, I fell in love with it there, and I just wanted to go home to see if I could do it because for most of my life, I have not been able to draw even a stick figure. And now all of a sudden, I can do some of the stuff that I've got.
Hey,
And
man, I feel like shots fired there. Don't be making fun of my stick figure drawings.
I bet your stick figures are better than mine were.
I don't know. Mine were pretty bad. Although, we have a good laugh about them every once in a while, especially when Ed Williams gets in here. Trust me, when he drops in, he'd be like, hey, did you ask about the stick figure? So he'll never let me live it down. So so you saw a couple artists drawing. So where did you go from there? Uh,
Uh, I started with just simple things like the bat symbol and uh, Wonder Woman, and then around that time is when Infinity War came out.
get out of here,
And
Andre.
is when Infinity War came out. So then when Captain Marvel was teased for that, I wanted to try to draw that symbol to see if I could do it. Then I moved on to just simple animated style drawing of Batman and Batgirl from the animated series.
Yeah.
Then I progressed on to something more detailed of a mashup between of the Joker on one side and Batman on the other.
Very cool. So when you were talking about you tried drawing Wonder Woman. So was this the drawing that you first drew, or is this one of your latest
No,
ones?
that's one of my latest ones.
And I tell you what, from going from stick figures to drawing that, come on, man, you got to tell us your secrets.
Every day, work every single day.
So yeah, you got a heck of a lineup. I mean, you've got this Joker crossover piece here
Yeah,
from
that's
his
pretty good.
makeup and no makeup, and then Elvira, of course.
Yeah, that was inspired because of a friend of mine that likes Elvira. So I wanted to see if I can do that one. And I kind of been watching another podcast called Legend of the Traveling TARDIS
Oh yeah, with Christian Basil.
with
I like to
Christian
call him the
Bale.
biblical spice.
I have to remember that one.
Yeah, every time I go on, I was like, Christian Basil, is that a biblical spice or what are we talking about here? He's like, shut up, Russell, get out of here.
So yeah, I kind of was inspired by watching that show to try to do some Doctor Who stuff.
Well, that's cool. And then we've got, who is this here?
That one is, I just found out her name is Nurse Ratchet from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh yeah, I knew it looked familiar from somewhere. I'm not like big into the old black and white films,
I'm
but
not either, but I thought she looked kind of cool.
it said Brett tried the Bruce Tim art style nice. And we got a couple other pieces that you did. You did the, and that was this for somebody in particular for like
No, it's just because I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and because they got in the playoffs and then the Super Bowl, I've been drawing. I think I gave you another one in there that's another Kansas City one. It's Baby Yoda.
oh yeah, the one that's the cover for the live video. I didn't throw that in here.
Yeah, the Baby Yoda I put out there. I did that one first. It's Baby Yoda and his pod and the Kansas City Chiefs logo. A year ago, I did it, and it did we lose you? You picture cut off.
No, I was adding that photo in.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
See, it's easy as one, two, boom.
yeah. See, I did that one first. I did that a year ago, and they got to the Super Bowl and they won the Super Bowl. So I
And you,
gave those away to a friend of mine and to my little cousin who likes Baby Yoda. And then so this year I drew another one. Here they are again in the Super Bowl. So then I got into looking in the pictures of Patrick Mahomes, which was the guy you just showed, the quarterback. So I drew a picture of him.
very cool. So you're a big football fan.
Yeah, I've been following the Kansas City Chiefs my whole life, so I've been waiting a long time for that Super Bowl win.
So are you like a original Kansas native or?
Nope, I've been born and raised here in Zephyr Hills, Florida.
Okay, so you just always like the Chiefs.
Yep, always like the Chiefs.
And then we also have the Spider Man.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a fun piece to do as Peter Parker and Spider-Man with or without the mask.
And then I'm guessing this is Gizmo.
Yeah, that one was sold as Gizmo stepping in something really disgusting.
No, no, he got wet. I hope it's not after midnight. And then, of course, you've got,
Yeah, that one also got sold. That's a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
yeah, and the detail on it's phenomenal, especially for somebody that was drawing stick figures 3 years ago.
Yeah, and bad ones too. I'm really surprised at the progress that I've made.
So you've been hitting it hard every day for 3 years, trying and trying and trying. And
Every day trying to improve and get just get better and better every day.
let me get back to the comments here so I don't miss anything. I was uploading that. Let's see. Russell Brett cover for the set said he did some of the Batman the Animated Series characters. That's Bruce Tim. Yeah. And then, oh no, Gizmo got wet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's going on, Ed? Oh, here we go. We're going to hear all about Russell's stick figure art. Great. Somebody must have summoned him. I said his name too many times. So, so what is your, so were you in, I guess let's roll back a little bit. So you said you went to like a comic book store and you had some artists there and you were watching them draw. And how long have you been into comic books?
Ah, that really was my first jump into comic books. I went in there for my first time. This was before they came around, those artists. And the first book that I saw was a Batman comic book based on the 1966 book or movie and series. And being a huge Batman fan that I am, I just I wanted it.
So you
I
jumped in with both feet.
I I took time and I tried to research so I didn't make stupid decisions. But I ended up making stupid decisions anyway because the first books that I got were Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, and Batman Begins, all movie adaptations.
Oh, okay. So you got like the movie adaptation trades,
Yeah, those were the first books that I got.
and you're like, oh wow, these are okay.
They're
Which I got one of them. I want to say it's the Batman Forever. That's the one that I got that I've got the trade of.
yeah, I got all five of them. I just don't have the other cover for Batman because they came with two covers, and I don't have the one that's more colorful. I got the one that's kind of a darker, where he's standing on the ledge of a building.
Yeah.
That's the one I got.
What? Okay, guy, done with dinner. You have my full attention. Boobs made you all read my comment. LOL. Get out of here, Trish. Love is shaking. Oh, I miss what's shaking. So you jumped in. You started out with the trades of Batman, the adaptations of the movies. So where did you go from there?
I just basically took any comic book that I thought was interesting. I got some X-Men, I got Wolverine, I got some Gambit ones. So I've got a pretty good stack of them. I'm not like most collectors. Man, and now my comic book store has shut down, so
Oh, that's a shame. So they're still closed now.
yeah. They closed before the coronavirus thing hit, but
So they're permanently closed. Like they didn't close because of the corona.
no, they're permanently closed.
Oh, that's a shame, man. That's a shame. It's sad to see those brick and mortar stores go. Because who
It
likes
sure
buying
is.
comics online, man? You buy a comic online, you're like, oh man, I've been looking for this comic. This is my grail. I want this book. And then you get it, and it's like, all mangled up. USPS is like, we're going to run over this guy's package. We're going to throw it in the ocean. And then we're going to drop it from a helicopter on his front porch. I don't know what happened to it. It's destroyed. But
Exactly.
so, yeah. So you like Gambit and you like Wolverine.
Yeah, and they came in a bundle, but yeah, I do kind of like those characters in the X-Men.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Everybody knows Gambit's my favorite X Men, just because he can blow shit up. I mean, he can touch something and make it explode. I mean, that's freaking awesome. Like, I wish I could like pull out a deck of playing cards and just be like I'd buy every deck of playing cards known to man. I'd just be blowing shit up because then I'm call Russ Explode Studios for nothing. So that's what's gonna be shaking here, Jack, is explosions from playing cards if I ever acquire Gambit's powers. That would be awesome. That'd be absolutely sweet.
If you
So
ever get his powers, I'm gonna run.
in recent news, there was multiple explosions all over. So what is your long term goal with doing this? You started 3 years ago. You've worked your way up. You've started doing these celebrity drawings. A lot of the drawings are phenomenal compared to with, like you said, you had stick figure drawings 3 years ago. What is your long term goal? Do you have a book that you want to work on? Do you plan on trying to get into like a with a publisher or?
Well, this right here started out, this celebrity book that I've got, it started out as a means to an end, just a way to fund my comic book that I created, a character. His name is Green Tempest.
Okay, yeah, I remember reading about that on your page.
And so that was just a way to try to fund it so I can finish making that book with one of the artists that got me inspired into drawing in the first place.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, working with him on it. He's drawing and inking it. We've got some pages that are I can't remember.
Oh man.
Some of these people, I tell you, they got some jokes on you.
Oh, they do. Oh man, that's great. And who could ask for a better fan base? I mean, I love it. It's a live roast every Sunday and Tuesday, sometimes Saturdays, whatever other day we go. So that's really cool. So one of the artists that you met at the comic book store that got you into drawing is actually working on this comic book with you.
Yeah, I hired him on to do the pages and the cover, and it's just been a passion since I started that. That one's almost been 3 years now too.
So can you tell us a little bit about Green Tempest? I'm kind of interested to
Eh,
hear about it.
It's a he's lives on a planet called Tempet. It's kind of a play on his name, and they're a friendly race of aliens. He's got powers that are a combination of the Hulk and the Flash.
Oh man, that's a scary combination.
So yeah, if he needs to, he can Hulk up to be like the Hulk to fight the bigger enemies, but at that same time, he does not lose the speed that he has. So he's able to still run really fast. And in this planet, they have one character. He's got the ability to create boulder size hail and acid rain.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he's kind of a male version of Storm and the X-Men.
Okay.
It didn't start out that way, but I kind of liked the idea when my artist brought it up to me as to how he tweaked one of the pages. Because the way I wrote it, because I'm new to writing and everything, I didn't make very much sense as to how that character was going to get away from Green Tempest.
Okay.
So he just tweaked it and made it a lot better, in my opinion.
Oh, that's cool. So you have like a set goal that you have to reach to be able to finish doing this book, or is this something that you think you're going to be able to wrap up and possibly release this year?
We're looking to get it out by the summer of this year.
Now, are you going to run a crowdfunding campaign for it, or
I'm looking into trying to figure out how to do it. I got a friend who's been successful 2 times now with a campaign. So I'm in talks with him as to giving me tips on how to run it, how to set it up. I'm gonna flash. That's like Russell. Oh man,
oh gosh,
Steph
man, who let
Russell.
Steph in here? Security must be on break. I'm at the page Josh Main. So that's cool. So you are going to plan on crowdfunding the book once the art and everything's completed for it. So basically, you're waiting
Yeah,
until the book's done. You're going to bring a completed project to the table and try to
yeah.
crowdfund it.
I'm trying to get it there so I can. But with the virus going on, the money has been really slow.
Oh no, I totally understand. I mean, it's been slow on all fronts, which is, it sucks, and especially if you have a family member that ends up getting it because then everybody has to stay home, and it's just
Yeah,
not you got both people out of work, so things have been really tough.
yeah, definitely. So I
Can't,
was hoping that this book would help with that.
Yeah, they're making fun of the metal porta potty. So I was telling the story about how we went to Iowa. We went up to Boone, Iowa to ride the train with Roderick, and like we drove for like 3 hours and there was nothing. And we finally see the sign that says rest stop up our rest area up ahead. We're like, oh, cool. And I'm from Missouri, so like when we have a rest area, it's something like glorious. There's like a park, and there's like 800 parking spots, this big brick building with vending machines and bathrooms and showers. And, we pull off at this thing and it's this little rickety shack that's got a metal porta potty that all the panels are rusted out of and the door's just hanging on the inside. And like, yeah, like I think the toilet was just like basically connected to the ground. I don't think there was a tank anymore. So,
Uh,
yeah. He never said he didn't take it home. Get out of here, Trish. So you got a let me pull the link up here for everybody. So you've got the celebrity drawings book that you have available that you purchased from you, correct?
yeah, you can get it on Amazon, but I right now we're gonna do something. I'm gonna do something here that would help a friend out of ours. You order it from me personally, and the money is going to go towards to this friend who just got out of the hospital, and I really want to do something to help him and his family. It's not just the book. You get the book, you get commissions from me. That money will go to them.
And what do you normally charge for commissions? Like, and what sizes do you typically stick with?
The largest I typically stick with is 9 by 12.
9 by 12.
Yeah, that's what that Patrick Mahomes was on, is a 9 by 12, and so was that Yoda. And so yeah, I stick with that size, but in a pinch, I'll go to 8.5 by 11.
Okay. And
And as you said, for price, it's usually $20, but sometimes been known to go higher based on how I feel like that picture looks. Kind of like that Elvira. It was originally going up for, I think, $30
okay.
because I felt like it was a lot of work and the details with the hair.
Yeah, no, I mean, still $30 for, and you said that was a 9 by 12.
Yeah, most of my work is 9 by 12.
Okay. Yeah, no, and it's awesome. And so, all your commissions, the books that people buy from you or anything like that, is all of it's going towards helping the mutual friend of ours, which is
Exactly.
totally
Yes.
awesome.
Yes, sir.
So, um, definitely, guys, I popped the page in there. So if you would, go give it a like, get a hold of him. I'll pop his Instagram in here too. Let's see, boom, right there. So, do you have any other like? What's your favorite indie character? So we talked about some of the mainstream books. So as far as indie goes, who's your favorite?
I didn't really get into indie until Todd McFarlane put out Spawn 300. So before that came out, my favorite indie was probably my character, which shows a bias in my opinion there. So I'm glad I got into Spawn.
Man, how dare you like your own book? You should be ashamed of yourself.
So I'm glad I got into Spawn.
Yeah. So have you gone back and read any of the older issues of Spawn, or?
No, I haven't been able to find any that. I would like to find some, and I was hoping to do that at my comic book store, but with them closed, I'm hoping maybe I could find something on the internet, get some older issues.
Yeah. Of course, you want to find a digital number one. You don't want to. If you buy a number one, I doubt you want to crack the pages open on that. So how many commissions are you behind on commissions right now, or is your list open, or what can
uh,
people expect if they ask a commission of you? What's the turnaround time right now?
if I stop slacking off, it's usually the same day I finish it, and then I will ship it out the next day.
Okay, so you typically order and you'll do it that day and then ship it the next
Exactly,
day.
yeah. Yeah,
So same week pretty much, as long as you don't get backed up.
exactly. As long as I don't get backed up, which I haven't been backed up because nobody's really been ordering.
You haven't been backed up because you haven't had Taco Bell.
No, that's all to you.
So, what other things make you tick? What are some of your favorite hobbies? Sorry, excuse me.
Most of my time is spent drawing, but I like to go to movies and now with being on digital or streaming stuff, I've been doing. Hold on a second, I got a text. Trying to. I got some people in there that are not technologically savvy, so they're asking me what to do about getting out of HBO Max. So I basically just go to movies. I have been watching The Mandalorian lately, which now I'm waiting for the new season of that.
So, have you watched any of WandaVision at all?
Oh God, that is so horrible. That is the worst thing they could have come out with.
I haven't watched
Oh,
it yet. My Disney apparently likes it when you pay the bill, and so we went to get on Disney Plus, and it was cut off. And I was like, "Something's wrong with Disney," and she's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to make sure that the money was in there to pay that." I'm like, "Yeah, oh, well, it's all right. We could go a few weeks without it. No big deal." So, and plus, when we do have it, we haven't finished The Mandalorian either. I know it's a terrible thing, but I think we're like on episode 4 of season 2, episode 5 is it? I think we watched 3 episodes of season 2. So I think we're
okay,
on
so
4.
you're on like episode 12 then of 16.
Yeah, something like that. 12 or 13, I don't know. But I've been so busy, I've been working on trying to get stuff together for my project and get the relaunch ready to go and getting crossovers and stuff, cross promos and stuff done up. So, yeah, I totally understand trying to stay busy with doing stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of right here. It's gonna be hard to get. It's not hard to get books, but it's priced because of the movie coming out.
Yeah, which I'm pretty stoked. I don't know. I mean, it's been crazy with Spawn because there was talk that they were going to do a new one and then it got canned and then they're going to do a new one again and then it got canned and I mean it still cannot have a better production than the first movies because it was
Right.
Take Your Pants Off Productions that did the actual movie. And kid you not, look it up. Jack didn't believe me, and I told him that, and he went and looked, and he's like, "How did I not ever notice that?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't know, but it's so funny because I've had this rolling joke since last year of Pantsless Con because who knows, I could not be wearing pants right now. We're on here talking about art and stuff like that. Yeah, I was so busy. Yeah, man, Ed, I was in a Kickstarter meeting, man. Come on, you can't hold that against me. I'm getting ready to launch in 2 weeks, so I was gearing up. And plus, you didn't announce you were going live. It's all your fault. You're supposed to be like Steph and say I'm going live at 8, and then you really go live at 8:05, and then you have 6 technical issues and have to get on 4 different times. Hope Steph's still out there. But yeah, I'm on the fence about it. I mean, I really like the original movies. Of course, I think I was 12 or 13 when those came out. So I mean, it didn't really take 80 years to here. uh, so yeah, I was like, I think I was like 12 when the first movie came out, and I was stoked. I was totally amped to go see that movie, and I absolutely loved the Violator. I mean, the Violator couldn't have been any better played in the first movie. It
Yeah,
was,
that was pretty good.
oh man, I loved it because it reminded me so much of me because I like pranking people and joking around and being stupid and what I forgot that Steph blames Carrie for all of it. Yes, every time. Poor Carrie. It's a good thing she's got broad shoulders to deal with that Steph Wilson guy. I mean, freaking leave it for the colorist, and sound doesn't work. It's Carrie's fault. I'm sure the banner last week was Carrie's fault too. Poor Carrie. But yeah, so I'm kind of amped about the new Spawn movie. I hope it lives up to its reputation. I mean, I'm really excited too to see what the next Venom movie's like. I mean, the first one was I enjoyed it. I wouldn't say that
Yeah,
it did a great job of the story, but I mean it was an enjoyable movie. And I know everybody hates the whole ending part where he's like, "You'll be this faceless, legless, armless thing." What am I supposed to do with this TV?
you just go into
You're
your.
not on the phone.
I'm on here, yeah, but go ahead real quick. No, all you do is you go in your phone and hit the X when you're on your phone. I don't know how you do it because mine you just swipe it down and hit X, the X to get out of it.
And now I can watch Brad TV.
Yeah,
Steph, are you
trying to
here
get
for
out.
technical issues? His friend's having some problems, so you might want to hit him up. Since you probably got a guy.
Trying to get out of technical, out of HBO Max, streaming it from your phone to your TV.
Look at this guy. It was Carrie's fault that I didn't announce I was going live. Get out of here, Ed. You're freaking. I'm telling you what. You're fired, man. I see how it is. You at least could have gave me a heads up and like, hey, Russ, you know, I'm familiar with AOL. So yeah, I mean, everybody hated that last scene of Venom where it was like, oh, you're this faceless, armless, legless thing, like a turd blowing in the
Yeah,
wind. Dude, I cracked up. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I don't care
I
what
did too.
anybody
I thought
says.
that was pretty good.
I did too. I thought it was funny. I got a virus. But I'm pretty excited, man. Woody Harrelson as Carnage. Like, I don't think they could
Oh,
have picked anybody better to do the part for that. It's going to be insane. It's going to be freaking off the chain. Like, I
yeah,
cannot wait to see and it sucks. I mean, all these movies we were geared up for that were supposed to come out this year and next year and then like the year after that, they had all this awesome shit in the pipeline to come out. And then it's like, oh, screech, COVID, we can't film, we can't record, all this, that's like, Supernatural. Tiffany got totally butthurt because we got like halfway through the final season and then they quit recorded. And I'm like, well, we might as well go back and start over at the beginning because I don't remember anything that's happened. Like, it's been so long since we've watched the beginning, I really don't even remember. Like, I blanked out after like the Leviathan season, like Steph did, because it was terrible. But yeah, I mean, there's so many great movies that are been postponed, and who knows if they're even gonna be made. So it sucks.
yeah. The Black Widow movie it was postponed.
Yeah. Well, and then I don't care what people say about the first Spawn movie. I love it. It's not like the comics because comics are way worse and more messed up, but it's a good start for a Hollywood film. I loved the first Spawn. The second one I didn't think was too bad either, but I really enjoyed the first Spawn movie. I thought it was a really great storytelling. I know Leviathan season was fun. I didn't think it was as bad as everybody else said it was. I know Todd McFarlane wasn't really happy with how it turned out, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I thought so too. And then they came out with the video game for it.
Yep,
That was pretty good, I thought. But Todd really kind of wants more horror to it. So
yep. Well, see, they got to get that PG-13 rating in there, so all the high school kids can go see it, and the middle school kids can go see it.
knowing Todd, he'll probably go for the R-rated stuff.
MA only. It'll be the first MA only movie. It'd be like Grand Theft Auto whenever they had the hot coffee mod and they forced them to recall the game and put MA or AO on it. So how can somebody go about getting your art book from you? So like you said, they can go to Amazon, or if they buy it straight from you, you're putting the money towards helping out a mutual friend.
Yeah, They can contact me on the Instagram page that you put out there or the Facebook page, or they can contact me personally on that Alfred Pennyworth page.
Okay, Alfred Pennyworth page.
Yep, that's my obsession with Batman right there. Had to put a page out there that towards the character that I think is underrated. He don't get enough attention.
So the animated series Responder Show was so good because it was more based on the insanity of the comic. I never seen that, Jack. I didn't even know they had an animated series for it on HBO. Shows how much I know. I don't watch TV hardly ever. If it's not on a movie, or I don't, or if somebody doesn't tell me about it. If as far as TV stuff goes, I don't. I mean, The Mandalorian, of course, I knew about that. And
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know about the Spawn animated either until recently. I haven't seen any of it.
I'm kind of excited about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They got another one coming out?
Well, they do have the new one that's coming out with Seth Rogen is going to be in charge of doing.
Oh boy. What kind of comedy is that going to be?
I don't know, but it's going to be pretty fucked up. It's going to be awesome. It's going to
That
be awesome. Because I was on with Rodney Fike and Sean Forney, and they were talking about, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm like, I haven't heard about this. Why hasn't anybody told me about this? So I went and I Googled it, and part of what they were talking about ended up being false. But the part where Seth Rogen is in talks of producing a new show, they said that it's very much true, and that it's supposed to be releasing. It was supposed to have released spring of this year, but they've held it back because of of course COVID reasons. But
yeah.
it's supposed to be coming out. I don't know when it's going to come out. I haven't really checked on it lately because again been super busy with stuff. But
Yeah, I haven't heard about it until you just mentioned it. So,
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look it up here. See if anything else is new. Rogan
so the thing is,
TV.
with it being a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, is it going to be a
Well, it's gonna be a show.
continuation?
It's gonna be a show, not a movie.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was going to be a continuation of what they did the last movie.
Yeah, here it is. So Seth Rogen talks rebooting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Uh, he's currently producing an animated reboot of the Heroes in a Half Shell for Nickelodeon.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was kind of wondering what they were going to do to continue the movies.
I don't know. They'll probably reboot him again. It's gonna be like Spider Man.
They
Gonna
need
have
to,
four
I think they
reboots.
need to reboot it after that dismal, that horrible version that they just did with Krang. His
Mm-hmm.
voice is supposed to be high pitched, and they had the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond play him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a deep voice. That didn't work.
No, it didn't work. I didn't think the newest one. I mean, Roderick loves it. He don't care. It's Ninja Turtles, but I don't think it was a very good reboot of the franchise. I still love the originals. I mean, as cheesy as they are with the costumes that they had, and you could tell it was like a rubber suit, and I still love the originals. I think they are freaking awesome, and it's great. I haven't made Roderick watch it, but Roderick's watched them with me since he was like 2 or 3, and he would get so excited until you know Raphael got beat up, and he'd cry. He'd go, "No."
His favorite's Raphael.
Yeah, for now until tomorrow. He's a toddler. Tomorrow will be Donatello, then it'll be freaking Michelangelo. I don't know. Leonardo, all four of them. I never know.
Then it'll be Splinter.
Yeah, the joy of toddler.
Yeah, my favorite was Michelangelo, the party animal of the bunch.
Yeah, here you go. I'm gonna share this. You're gonna get a kick out of this. So I was looking that up to see if they had a uh, a time of reboot on here, but right here. No, I don't want to sign up for. Go away. No, no. No. Thank you. So there you go. It says 2014's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got a 21% on Rotten Tomatoes, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows 37% on Rotten Tomatoes. Out of the Shadows couldn't even earn 100 million at the domestic box office. It earned 82 million.
The Out of the Shadows, that's the last one they did, right?
He's too busy watching Live Feeds of Ours. I'm sorry, what?
The last one was Out of the Shadows, right?
Yeah, the
The
last one was Out of the
last
Shadows. I mean, the only thing that made him
yeah,
good was Megan Fox was in him. I mean, that upped the value of it right there. So, but I mean, that was about the only thing good. And I was so I, I I was so excited about Bebop and Rocksteady, and like they totally bastardized it with the Out of the Shadows.
that was terrible. Yeah, that was not good. The way they did it. They had Seamus as one of those characters.
Yeah,
I don't remember which one he was. Which one
I
was
have
he?
no idea,
Mustafa.
but the Roderick has watched it like 40 times, and I think I've paid attention to it like half of one of those times. Like like whenever Bebop and Rocksteady got on there and they did their morphine, and I was just like, "What is this? This is terrible."
Yeah, that was terrible.
I mean, if you want to be honest and go back to the older movies, the way the way that those ones looked and how slow they moved whenever they morphed, it was
Yeah.
kind of cheesy. But man, it's an oldie but a goodie. I love it.
Yeah. I like the older cartoons, but then I like the what was it? When did that original movie come out?
I want to say like 92, 93. Man, I'm probably way wrong.
I'm thinking 89 to 90.
Something like that. Let's see. The original movie came out in. I know Jack's probably going to beat me to it. No, that's not the original movie. 2014 by far is not the original movie. That was terrible. TMNT trilogy. There we go. Ask the Googles. Looks like 1990 was when the first one came out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 1989 or 90. Yeah.
Yeah, so 90 was when the first one came out. Secret of the Use was 91. And then 3 was in 93. So I
Two
was
and three,
close.
2 and 3 were not so good.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I totally agree.
The Transformer series was not good either.
Yeah, and he had Shia LaDouche in there too, So
Yeah, that series, the best part of it was Megan Fox.
yeah, they
And
both
then they
have
got rid
something
of
in
her.
common.
And then they got rid of her.
Yeah. So what is your favorite character to draw? Let's get back. Get
Uh,
back on track from
you
talking
kidding
about
me? I could do Batman all day, every day.
Batman all day, every day. So Batman's your go-to character.
Oh yeah, I could do Batman all day, every day. Any of the characters I could try to do.
I see how it is. You send me all those pics of your art over, and you don't even send a Batman one. But
Yeah, because they were all older stuff.
that's your mover, right?
That and you have to buy the book to see some of that, buddy.
Oh, you gotta buy the book, the art book.
I got Adam West in there. I've got Yvonne Craig from the 66 series. I've got a Heath Ledger in there. Caesar Romero. Oh, what did he got now?
He's still on a rant about Transformers. Jack's gonna be hung up on this for a while.
Yeah, just kind of like Steph is hung up on boobs.
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with being hung up on boobs, man.
Steph is over here hung up on the boob stuff. Talking about Batman, where are the boobs?
That's right. That's what Poison Ivy's for, though, right? You said
Yeah,
any character from Batman. That's what you did say.
I've done a poison ivy.
So I'm gonna bring up your Instagram real quick and show off some of the other stuff for
I've
anybody
done
that's
a kind of
interested.
I've done a kind of a provocative poison ivy and the Harley Quinn.
Because I know somebody that'll love this one that's in the audience. Let's derail him from his rant on Transformers.
Oh, yep. Jack needs to get on that one. He needs to get the book. It's in the book.
Oh, Doc's in the book,
Doc is in the book.
and you've got one of Chadwick Boseman.
That's in the back of the book. That's the last page of the book.
Oh, is it? Okay. So a lot of these, so the Negan and the Mr. T and stuff, this is all in.
Negan's in the book. Mr. T's in the book. The Riddler there, the Adam West there is in the book. The
Oh man, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan one's in the book.
Let's see. Whoa, where'd we go? Oh, okay, here we go. Love my stuffed boobs. Need my daily dose. Steph Howe's the commission of you with boobs. Trish Mason, 2 doses giggity.
I knew we'd get him off of it. He saw the Doc Brown.
Oh yeah, I seen Doc and I was like, yep, got to bring that up on there. I love this.
That Jack Nicholson's in the book too.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's really good. How much? We totally forgot about talking about. So how much is the celebrity drawings book?
The celebrity book is only $15.
$15. Is that shipped or?
Yeah, that's shipped.
Oh, but there's my man right there, Willem Dafoe.
I'm gonna do something here for y'all too. $25, you'll get the book and you'll get a drawing. So just add another $10 to it, and you can get book and a drawing.
So book and a commission.
Yeah. It could be a celebrity. It could be anything that's within my abilities.
$5 says Jack will guess what I would get. You drew my face very well, sir. Oh man, my man Willem Dafoe. He is such an incredible actor.
Yeah, I think he would have been a good Joker too.
Ed would agree with you. It's funny. I've always said that, ever since especially since he did the Hobgoblin or not the Hobgoblin, the Green Goblin, and I just was like, the way he laughed, I was like, oh my God, he would make such a good Joker. And he's got the face for it too. I mean, all they gotta do is just put makeup on him. I mean, he's got that crazy, just that look on his face of insanity. And oh my gosh,
just that smile alone reminds me of a combination of Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson.
He would be awesome. I can't believe they've never cast him for it.
He would scare the crap out of me. John Goodman's also in the book.
Is that from The Big Lebowski?
Yeah. I had never seen that movie. I was just I've heard about it, so I Googled images of The Big Lebowski, saw that picture, and I just had to do it. There's old Clint Eastwood.
Oh man, that's a great movie, man. I can't believe you've never seen it. You got to watch The Big Lebowski. It's hilarious, especially when John Goodman goes to town on this guy's car. Because I'm not gonna ruin it. You got to watch it.
Goes off on this kid beating on his car.
Yeah,
and it wasn't his.
Yep, exactly. Beat me up, Scotty.
Yeah, that one's also in the book. So far, everything you've pretty much shown has been in the book.
What size is the book?
The ones I've got in my garage right now are kind of small because I'm not too happy with the printer, but it's going to be 8.5 by 11 if I order more after I get rid of these.
Michael Keaton, Beetlejuice.
Yep, I put that one in the book too. I was going to put two Michael Keaton in there, but I figured that's too much.
There's never enough. Michael Keaton. No such
I
thing.
was I was gonna put a Michael Keaton joke, not Michael Keaton Joker, but Michael Keaton Beetlejuice and Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne.
You got some Deep Space Nine in here.
Yeah, I got those Star Trek one. That one right there is in the book. So far, you're finding every one of them in the book.
You got a dragon here.
Yeah, that was funny. That somebody commissioned a dragon from me. Once I did it, they blocked me. So now I've got a dragon sitting here with no owner.
So like literally like they're like I don't like it and they blocked you, or they just were like
No,
you sent them the picture and they blocked you.
they were screwing with me because of a person that they don't like because of accusations that
Oh, so drama.
they threw on to somebody. If I remember, yep, that's old. What's it?
Constantine.
Constantine. Yep, damn Constantine.
Man, that's what we should do, Jack. We should all throw in and we should get Eve a millennial Falcon. We get her with that Volkswagen Passat and like add some millennium Falcon parts to it and send it to Eve. Oh my God, she would die laughing. So I give Eve trouble because she's got this Volkswagen Passat and like one of the wheels is wobbly and and she says it does something. Never she says it always sounds like it's not running right, and so I call it the Millennial Falcon. And man, we got to make that happen. Might just have to make that
That
happen.
right. If you look right there, I know got your hand on the Darth Vader one, but that one right there next to it that you just pulled up, that
The
right
Green
there
Tempest.
is the cover of Green Tempest.
That looks awesome. So that's Green Tempest there,
Yep,
correct?
the guy getting his head frozen and suffocated is Green Tempest. The other guy is Hailstorm.
Hailstorm. That looks awesome.
I mean, those colors just popped off the page. I just fell in love with it.
Yeah, it looks really good. So who is the artist that you're working with on that book, or can you say?
The artist is that drew the page right there and drew every page that's coming into the book is Javier Lugo.
Okay,
And I'm not sure exactly how to say the colorist's full name, but I know the first part of it is Brian, and Arfel is the other part of it, and I don't know how to say the other last part of his name.
Deathstroke.
Yeah, I met him in 2018 at my very first Comic Con, and I drew a really crappy version of Deathstroke then, so I've been trying really hard to get a better version of it. That's that's an older version of Green Tempest right there, with the lightning coming out of him.
So you had a digital ash can there for a little while.
Yeah, I had a digital ash can I have a digital ash can on Amazon still.
Well, that's cool. Here it is with just the inks. See, that's what I love right there, man.
Yeah,
I mean, the color makes it pop, but just seeing the inks right there alone, it just blows me away. The detail on
yeah, definitely. I love that. If I thought we could get away with doing black and white for this book, I would have done strictly black and white. No color for this. Just to show off his work.
hey, there's nothing that says you can't offer a black and white version. I guarantee you there'd be a lot of people that would hit you up on it. I mean, that's like Belial, Chuck Pinnow's book. Belial's black and white, and the artwork in it is just phenomenal. The grayscale, it's I I personally don't mind either or. Some things are best left without color. And like I said, like just this cover alone, I mean, just the inks are phenomenal on there. Like I love it with and without color, but the black and white speaks to me.
And I need to correct Jack for a minute. He asked about if I met the cartoon version of Deathstroke. Smart Alec Jack.
Hit the road, Jack.
I'm gonna
Just kidding.
send Batman at you, man. I met the guy that played him on Arrow. Man.
R2D2, where are you?
R2D2. Yeah, I did an R2D2 on. This is where I learned that I like to do it on 9x12 is the biggest because I got this humongous piece of Bristol board paper that I was drawing on, and I was just drawing too small, and that's what that R2D2 was on. Jack.
So very cool, man. Um, Everyone, like we said before, if you guys want to get a commission from him or you want to buy a copy of Celebrity Drawings from Mr. Brett here, he is putting proceeds towards someone, a mutual friend of ours who just got out of the hospital, for helping the family out. Every little bit, for anybody right now helps, but it's a very good cause. Um, what did you say the prices were again? So you said about $20 to $30.
Yeah, 30 would probably be the most for a commission, and it'll be $15 a book for just the book. Yep, I have drawn some chibi stuff. I've done chibi version of the Walking Dead characters. So yeah, I do chibi work. I've done a chibi version of Deadpool.
I got my own version of Deadpool too. I got Stuff Pool.
Oh God, I can only imagine what that is.
Oh yeah, it's Stuff Wilson in his Naughty Fairy Stripper Assassin cosplay, riding a stick unicorn with his handy dandy wand. Oh yeah, every week there is a. Actually, I didn't ever finish last week's because I've started not finishing them so I could draw with Roderick. But we get this. You get one like this one right here where it says, "Cool biplane, bro. Want to see my helicopter?" With Steph Pool and Felix the cat. The helicopter. Get to the chopper. No. And then we had the Ren and Stimpy and Stuff Pool. And then I did a Stuff Pool in the Mighty Might where she said, "Oh, Stuff Pool, will you increase my circle template?" And then he said, "I don't want none unless you got space buns, hon," because she's got space buns. Which that was. Then you got Wiley. Then you got Wiley Coyote. Yeah, see, my drawing sucks. You got Wiley Coyote and Roadrunner, and then you got Stuff Pool with the Acme rocket launcher, and then
Your drawings do not suck, dude. They're good.
I've been getting better. And then this was a crack at Jesse Witchman because he bought a Samsung TV and then it came in screwed up. Here, I'll take it full screen because this one's kind of big. So he bought a Samsung, and so Stuff Pool shot up the Samsung DVD player. Oh man.
Oh.
So yeah, I had a good time with that one because I was like, because he bought a TV from Samsung. They shipped it to him in part of the screen, the pixels were out on it. And so he contacted them, and they said send it back, order a new one, or we'll replace it. So he sent it back and ordered a new one. Well, they ended up double billing them. They got the one back. It was just a huge nightmare. So he was so pissed off at Samsung. So I included him in that one. Then of course we had the newest one. You had the Eye of the Beholder behind Luis Torres, and it says free chimichangas. And then Staff Pool's got a grenade. Oops, wrong hand. I'm moving. Staff Pool's got a grenade. Silly adventurer bringing his sword to a grenade fight. I love Dungeons and Dragons. And then of course this week I forgot to draw the buggy. I already put Staff Pool in it, and I forgot what the name of this character was. I didn't even know what the hell Steph was talking about whenever they were drawing this. I don't think I've ever seen this character in my entire life, but I started drawing Steph Pool in it, and I had the idea in my mind, but I wanted to wait to draw it with Roderick because he drew with me. He wants to draw his own comic book with me, so I thought it'd be cool, to sit down and do the Steph Pool drawings with him, and so I
Yeah,
taught him last week how to draw Steph Pool, and it wasn't too bad. He did a pretty good job for it. I think a lot of it was being able to have a good night, Ed. Drawing Steph Pool with tiny limbs or none at all. Yeah, that's a great idea. I asked because I know Trish and myself like that style. Oh, the chibis. So
yeah,
yeah, so I've been wanting to. Roderick always has wanted to. He's seen stuff draw. He's seen, he goes back and watches some of the interviews, and he sees the artists and they're talking about art and stuff, and so he's really into wanting to do art, which I'm fine with. He's had 2 open heart surgeries. He's had 3 cardiac caths. He's going to
yeah,
continue to have open heart surgery, so he's going to be limited when he gets older on the jobs and stuff that he can do, depending on how well he's doing when he gets older. I mean, he may not have any problems. But if he wants to draw, I want to feed his passion. So we've been sitting down every weekend. And I didn't get a chance to do it this weekend because we were super busy with stuff, and drawing. So that's why I've been holding off on posting my Stuff Pool drawing from last week, is because I'm gonna sit down and let Roderick draw his version. I'm gonna start posting his stuff with mine so people can comment on it and I can show it to him, and he'll feel good about it, and he'll want to continue doing it because I mean, if it's going to be a passion for him, I want to feed it. I mean, look at you. In 3 years, you went from stick figures to doing celebrity drawings. So,
yeah. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is just keep working at it. You're good. I like that cart, that vehicle.
yeah, I forgot what the name of the character was. I don't even know. I would have to go back and watch the video. Like, it's something cartoon from, like, Speedy or something like that. I don't know. If Steph was here, he could answer it for me. But I'm gonna give you the full screen, Brett. I'm gonna let you tell people where to find you while you're telling people where to find you and what your commission prices are and where they can uh, get a hold of you at, and as far as where they can get the book and how much the book is. I'm gonna drop your Facebook and your Instagram link back into the comments. Boop.
Well, the first of all, answer Jack's question. No, I've never done Bruce Campbell. I've never done any of that. But you can find me on Instagram at Sherman Art Design. And you can also find me on Facebook at Sherman Art Design or Alfred Pennyworth. Right now, the profile picture is that black and white Patrick Mahomes picture that I drew. The prices for my artwork are anywhere from $20 to $30. And for the book itself, it's $15 for the book. And if you want to get a book and a commission, it will be $25. Just message me on any of the platforms that I mentioned, Facebook, Instagram, or my personal page, and let me know what you want to do. And if it's possible for me to do it, I will gladly put down the pencil to the paper and get a drawing out to you. I will get a book out of the garage and I will get it shipped out to you immediately. All that money is going towards helping a friend, like we said, that just came out of the hospital. And does he watch this video?
Yes.
He
So
does.
no name dropping.
Ah, darn, we can't name drop him.
No, we can't name
So
drop him. He does watch on occasion. So just know it's a mutual friend that would not want to take it, but would be very appreciative of the
yeah,
giving of it. So
I
we'll
know
leave it
he.
at
I know
that.
he's
That's why we're
probably
not
gonna.
mentioning who it is.
I know he's probably gonna fight me over it, but
He
I'll
can't
be
fight you
stubborn.
over it when you send it to him, right?
I'll be stubborn, and I will. I will win that fight because I want to do something to help them out.
I hear you, man. It's the time to help out as many as you can. I was trying to find your
Yeah.
other profile, but it won't come up. I'm friends with you. Oh, there it is right there. I'm an idiot. Well, since we're friends, it had the message symbol, like the messenger
yeah.
symbol next to it. And so I was thinking it was something different. It wasn't the. I'm going to try to copy and paste. Yeah, here we go. So this is the profile. So I copied and pasted the Facebook and the Instagram in there. This is the actual um, profile that you can also message him on Facebook too for. And Alfred Jack said having to fight with a friend about helping them is a good thing. Yes, it is. It's not a bad thing
Yeah.
at all.
No.
So guys, definitely check out his page, check out the work, go to Instagram, check out some of the pieces that he's done in the past. Hit him up, take advantage of the deals that he's offering right now. You can get his art book and a commission for a decent price, and you can help out a mutual friend of ours that would be very appreciative yet combative.
Yes. Very combative.
So thanks a lot for being on tonight, Brett. I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, I appreciate you sharing your story. So if you want to hang out in the green room for a second, I will be right back once the video is over. So don't go
Okay.
anywhere.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for being here tonight. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for asking questions, and most of all, thanks for being here. Anybody who's going back and watch the video, thanks for going back and watching. I really appreciate that as well. Definitely check out his Instagram page. Check out the Facebook page. Check out the art. Take advantage of the art book because it's going to help somebody who was really deserving of it, and it's for a good cause. It's definitely for a good cause, and it's amazing to see the progress of someone who's only been drawing for 3 years. Uh, I mean, I guess we can't say that it's not possible because I did go from drawing stick figures from Fred to drawing, the good old stuff pool comics we see weekly, which I will start doing again. I know everybody's been missing them, but so I haven't been doing too bad with stick figures. So that's not bad. So everyone, thanks a lot for being here tonight. Got some awesome shows coming up over the next month. I am booked solid for February, so I'm going to actually, for once, I'm going to put up a whatever graphic of all of the shows for the rest of the month. So instead of just waiting until the week before to do the put the StreamYard links up so you guys know who's going to be on, I'm actually going to post a guide of who's going to be on for this month. If you guys know anybody that has any projects going on, that is an artist, that's a creator, somebody that just wants to come on and talk about their work and their passions, let them know to stop by, give me a message, send me a message on the page, send me a friend request on my page, and just message me. I have no problem having anybody on and sitting down and talking about their passion and what they love to do, and definitely promote that passion and feed the fire. Um, so the 14th is the only day in March that I am booked for right now. Um, so every Sunday and Tuesday, other than that, is open. And also, too, and I wanted to announce to everybody, the 14th of February, I will not have a show. It's Valentine's Day. I was told by the other boss that I'm not allowed to go live on Valentine's Day, so I'm going to respect that. And the 16th, I'm not going to be live because I will be live with Brian K. Morris on Clever Title Pending to talk about my inspirations and what inspires me, as well as launching that super sweet project, Xeno Nanite Titan, The Fall Before the Rise, as it makes its debut once again on Kickstarter. Only we're going to do it this time. I have confidence about it. It's going to be awesome. Everyone's going to love it. I know you need me too, Trish, but you got to share. I already get in trouble for like last week I did an extra show. So definitely, guys, I look forward to doing these other shows. I love having on the creators. I love all the comments you guys give. Even if you give me a hard time, I welcome it because I'm going to give it right back. But as always, Russ Explode Studios, projects that'll blow your mind. Everybody, have a great night. Have a great week. I'll see you Sunday.